Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to go ahead and give my review over the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 12, the season finale. I think this is episode, I don't know, girl. Y'all know I never say the episode. Girl, it's a season finale, okay? We're doing a virtual reunion. I don't think anyone wants this. I don't think anyone wants this, from us to Bravo to Andy to the girls. But at this point, I guess they have to make sure that everybody is safe. And at the end of the day, it's really not worth anyone catching that stuff and, you know, possibly, you know, going home to glory. So they're going to do a virtual reunion. I think it will be okay if they make sure that everything is set up correctly. Like, I was watching a clip from Watch What Happens Live, and I forgot who I was watching, but you could tell, like, it buffered a little bit, not like a, you know, but you could tell. I was like, oh girl, I hope this is not gonna be like the reunion. I hope this is not, you know, what the reunion will be like. I haven't watched The View in a minute. You know, I love The View, but I had to kind of like, you know. But I haven't watched The View in probably like 4 weeks, honestly. But I watched it the other day. I watched a clip from the other day. And when I tell y'all, the way, I'm assuming that because how good it looked, they had to let like production come inside of their homes and set up the whole bang. Like, it's very, very clear. I didn't hear any buffering. I didn't, like, this, you know, the internet didn't stop. The Wi-Fi didn't shut down. Everything looked good. I was like, oh shit. So if the Real Housewives of Atlanta can do this for the reunion that's coming up, then I think that everything will work out okay. You know, like, I want to, like, I still want, like I said, I think the majority of us want them to be face to face. I feel like, bitch, if you're going to curse, if I'm going to curse you out and we got to do this and get these ratings up, I'd rather cuss your ass out in your face. Just like you might want to cuss me out to my face. Anyways, it is what it is. I guess they'll let us know when the reunion will air, whatever. All right, let's get into the review. So Kenya is at her hair ad launch. When Kenya walked in, she reminded me so much of Taylor Swift. You know how when Taylor Swift always wins an award and she always acts surprised, even though it's probably been 9 years and she's been accepting awards every year for 9 years plus. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I won, oh my God, me. That's how Kenya walked in. Oh my God, girl. You knew it was gonna be some people there, girl. Anyways, Cynthia is on the phone with Noelle. Noelle, you know, now lives in LA with Mike. Cynthia makes it be known, she verbalizes that she misses her family. Now, like I said in the last video, and I'll just do just a quick, some people in the comment section was basically like, they hate when I give, I guess when I give my opinion on marriage or kids because I'm not married and I don't have kids. I mean, I don't think I have to have kids or be married in order to know what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. Like, Nene is married. Nene's been married the longest out of the group. Nene has been married, what, 20, 25 years, something like that? She's been married a very long, well, on paper, she's married. Now, their situation is not okay. Nene gave out, Nene's married, and Nene sat right there on that bus when they were in Toronto. Was it Toronto or Athens? I think it was Athens. When she said that basically, you know, she don't give a damn about her man. She don't give a damn about her man cheating on her. Basically, he's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. Go Giants. He's mine. You may have had him once, girl. That's what Nene said. Girl, I'm not gonna let you come in and destroy my family because he slept with you one time. That's the advice that she gave to Portia and the other girls. And she's been married the longest. Look at Kirk and Rashida and the advice that they give. Y'all call them relationship goals. But anyways, I'm going off on a rant. I just feel like at the end of the day, Cynthia and Mike, I have not heard, I don't remember, they probably have, but I don't remember Cynthia saying that it is a problem with their relationship being long distance. Like I said, she probably said in one episode and I just didn't hear it. I've heard her talk about them having phone sex, them having to make it work because they're long distance, but I haven't heard her, like for example, Dennis. Dennis already let us be known that he tired of driving to see Portia and his daughter. He don't even want to fucking drive, okay? He don't even fucking want to drive. I ain't heard Mike or Cynthia say nothing like that. So all I'm saying is at the end of the day, I know people say when you get married, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that. Well, girl, how is that working out for the people that are married? Because every time I look up somebody getting a divorce, well, your husband and wife need to live in the same house together. Girl, they actually don't. If that's not what you want for your relationship, you ain't got to do it. Period. And that's all I was saying. That's all I was saying. It ain't been an issue in Cynthia and Mike's relationship thus far. So Cynthia and Mike, if it's not an issue for you and your woman and y'all's relationship, then it's not a problem. I don't give a damn what Mal say or what Eva say or what anybody else got to say. It's not a problem for them. Now for Portia and Dennis, it's a problem. Because Dennis want to be out there in Buckhead and Midtown with all the stripper hoes. Because you know he like to go to Waffle House at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning with random hoes and bitches, all right? Anyways, girl, let me get off that. So Candy, ooh, girl. Okay, now listen, y'all. I got a lot to say about Miss Candy and Miss Mama Joyce and Mr. Todd Burris. I have a lot to say, okay? So this might take a few minutes. Because I just want to wrap this all together and just leave Mama Joyce and Candy and Todd alone. All right, so listen. Candy goes over to Mama Joyce's, her house. And Mama Joyce has a lunchbox sitting on the counter. She has a story to tell Candy. Basically, Mama Joyce tells Candy that when she was a little girl, she let it be known, bitch, I wasn't poor. You know, when you poor, you on free lunch, right? Mama Joyce let it be known that, baby, we wasn't on free lunch. My mama paid for my lunch. She gave me money every day for lunch. Now, I don't know how true this is. Now, I'm gonna just tell you right straight up. I think Mama Joyce lied about this whole story. Okay? But she says that she went to lunch one day. She went to school one day, and the girl asked her, why didn't she have a lunch kit? And she said, because my mama gives me money for my lunch. And the little girl said, basically, the little girl asked Mama Joyce, can she see the money? Mama Joyce said, she took the money out. She said, can I hold it? And the little girl took the money and basically, she took Mama Joyce's money. And Mama Joyce, the moral of the story was, you can't trust people. So, of course, Candy knows, we know, that she's basically taking a dig at Todd Burris, right? Candy is like, Mama, you know, like, what this got to do with anything? First of all, I want to say this, because I don't know if this is in a clip or if I just put this in my notes. Do I think that Todd, if something happens to Candy tomorrow, God forbid, do I think that Todd would take care of Riley? No. You see how he do his own daughter. You hear me? I already told y'all, Riley gonna be Cinderella. It's gonna be the stepdaddy and the two sisters, okay? Now, will he take care of, girl, probably, no, I was gonna say, will he take care of Ace? I can see him making sure Ace had a $100,000 car when he turned 16. But if Todd treats Riley the way that he treats Riley, You don't think he gonna treat, Riley, if Todd treats his own biological daughter, Kayla, the way he treats Kayla, you don't think he gonna treat Riley? How you think he gonna treat Riley if something happened to Candy? Okay, so, no, I'm gonna leave it at that. Well, we're gonna go on to the next scene. So, Nene, Lanithia, Wendy make you look like a fool. I don't care, y'all, girl, as soon as Nene called Wendy, Nene called Wendy. She loves to let us know that she's friends with Wendy Williams. Girl, as soon as she called Wendy, girl, Wendy say, yes, Nene. Nene, Wendy is only your friend because she want to get the inside scoop. Wendy actually said, remember when Wendy said that on her show, when she first started befriending celebrities, she said on that purple chair that don't y'all, well, I know y'all probably thinking that, you know, stuff is going to change, but it ain't going to change. Now that I have basically now that I'm in the door, I can get the inside scoop. I can get it from the horse's mouth. Those are not her exact words, but that's basically what she said. And you see it right here on Real Housewives of Atlanta that Wendy is using Lanithia for whatever tea that she can get. She'll stroke Lanithia's ego, but she's also trying to get something in return. Like, I'll stroke the bitch ego, but bitch, I need you to give me this tea firsthand so I know what's going on. Kenya did an interview with TMZ. She called Nene a bully. She said Nene has very few friends. I mean, girl, did she lie? Has Kenya did inappropriate things to people on this show? She absolutely has. Like when they showed that scene of Kenya pulling that chair from Kim Fields, I cringed. When I remember when that first came on, I was like, ooh, girl, you doing entirely too much. At that point, I know Kim Fields is not that girl, but Kim Fields had every right to slap the dog fuck out of Kenya Moore. Nene has very few friends. No one was fucking with Lanithia this season. Portia and I got some for her ass too. I got some for your ass. I been seen you, Portia Stewart. I been seen you. Remember what I said? I made that video about a month and a half ago. I said, we see each other. Yes, we see each other, Portia. I knew your ass was up to no good. Anyways, Nene don't have no friends. Nene just got back in Portia's good graces, okay? Nene was clawing herself, trying to get back into that group, trying to find somebody to shoot with. Nobody was fucking with Lanithia. And I do believe at the end of the day, with Portia, Candy, Cynthia, and Kenya, I do believe they had some type of alliance together. I still think that when people say, oh, Kenya and Cynthia and Kenya got an alliance together, girl, they're friends. And if that's what y'all calling it, that's what y'all calling it. More than likely, if I was friends, if me and my friends knew we didn't get along with someone, then bitch, I guess we're in an alliance too. Because I don't like that bitch, she don't like this bitch, and he don't like that bitch either. So yeah, I guess we are in an alliance. Girl, they friends. And they all have the same enemy. Or they all had the same enemy once upon a time. And then Portia joined the group. And then like they said on the after show, we have the text. Portia was the main one telling us not to talk to her. But Portia couldn't wait to get back in Nene's face. Nene says Kenya doesn't have a $1 million hair business. I remember Erica. Erica said this. And she basically said, I don't know why it's so hard for y'all to believe that Kenya has $1 million hair business, but Super Scent got one. And I love Super Scent, okay? I love Super Scent. I think I follow Super Scent on Instagram, I'm not sure. I love Super Scent. I've watched some of her videos. She funny as all get out. Funny as hell. But if these bitches off Instagram can have $1 million businesses, selling makeup and waist trainers and tummy tea, then bitch, you don't think Miss USA can have $1 million business too? That's one thing if she said, girl, my business is worth $50 million. She just, all she said was my company is $1 million company. She didn't say multi-million, she said just $1 million. That's it. I think that's believable. My sister actually bought her hair care products. My sister said they everything. She said the only thing she did not like about one of the hair care products was it was something that came in a bottle. And instead of it being like a cream, it's like liquid. And you have to like, kind of like, either like dip your hair over like this. Basically, it's kind of like putting water in your hand. And so just imagine water in your hand, you're trying to put it on your hair. So you have to either like do your hair like this and just kind of like hair up and catch it. But she said that's her only complaint. But she said she loves her hair. And then the bitch always sold out too. Wendy tells Lanithia that she's grown leaps and bounds. Nene tries to read. This how you know Nene not no reader. Nene really not no reader. We know you're not no reader because you said on your show, and my good Judy, who's a Nene stan, told me this. Okay, that Lanithia said on one of her her review of the show that she had some gays helping her get her reads together for Miss Kenya for the reunion. At that point, like I said, baby, Lanithia couldn't say a damn thing to me. As soon as Lanithia opened up her mouth and tried to get me together, baby, I would shut that bitch down. Girl, that didn't even come off your goddamn brain, bitch. That came off some punk that you done got together with that live in Decatur, okay? And y'all done got together and tried to get me together. Girl, that don't even count. Anyway, shut up. She said that Kenya's baby looked like Mark. Girl! You basically trying to read Kenya for saying a baby looked like the baby daddy? Girl, what? What the fuck are you talking about? So you trying to read Kenya for her baby looking like the baby's daddy? Nene says Kenya's marriage is fake. Girl. Nene, if you can get married, Kenya can get married. If it's somebody out there for you, it's somebody out there for Kenya. Period. End of fucking discussion. Mama Joyce isn't coming to the baby shower because Todd came to the restaurant and didn't speak. Okay, so listen. This is the problem. The person who is at fault in this whole situation is, guess who? Who y'all think I'm about to say? Guess who y'all think who I'm about to say is the biggest, who is a problem in all of this? I'm gonna give y'all a couple of seconds. Girl, Miss Candy Burris. And I'm gonna tell you why. Yes, we know this is a show. But the thing is, y'all have so much footage that is never shown. So we don't get to see everything, right? So y'all probably got 8 months of footage and y'all have to shrink all that shit down to an hour every Sunday. So is there a possibility that if you and Mama Joyce, if Candy and Mama Joyce had a conversation on camera, that it's a 50-50 chance that it may make it to the show? But Candy, the reason why Todd got a problem, and I got something for everybody. The reason why Todd has a problem with Mama Joyce is because you always run into Todd and telling Todd what Mama Joyce says. You don't have to tell Todd everything that your mother says. Everybody that watches Real Housewives of Atlanta knows that Mama Joyce don't like Todd. And the only reason she started being nice to Todd is because she felt guilty when Miss Sharon passed away. That's the only reason. But we all know that deep down that Mama Joyce don't fuck with Todd. Now she probably feel enough time has gone by since Todd's mother's death that she can go back to acting like a donkey. Just because Mama Joyce tell you something, don't mean that you got to go tell Todd. And then you mad at Todd because Todd got an attitude. Todd is fed up with your mama's bullshit. That's what it is. That's all it is. If you don't want to have, if you don't want an issue between your mother and your husband, stop telling your husband what your mama says. Because I'm telling you, I don't know this for a fact that it's showing on the show, but that's the only reason why Todd would probably have this attitude is because somewhere along the line, Kandi has told Todd about the lunchbox story. You know, my mama told me a story about the lunchbox today. Basically trying to insinuate that I can't trust you with my money. Like, I'm sure she probably told Todd that. Now you mad at Todd because Todd got an attitude. Todd is tired of Mama Joyce's fuck shit. Now, with that being said, Todd, instead of you just saying that, you sit here and you passive aggressive. You go into the restaurant. You know damn well Mama Joyce and Kandi back there. You don't feel like dealing with Mama Joyce. It wasn't because you had so much going on, girl. I saw you sitting at the bar. Okay, it ain't like I was so stressed that I had so much going on. No, you was pissed off, and rightfully so. Because I would probably get irritated too. Every time I look up, your mama got something to say. And at the end of the day, we can call Todd Burris all day long, but Todd has been very successful when it comes to the Old Lady Gang franchise, right? I think they have like four or five restaurants. I think they have one like in a arena. Did this at an airport? They have like two like actual like restaurants, 4 locations, as we'll say, something like that. Now the other, you know, he might be, you know, girl. I ain't gonna get on Todd, girl. I was about to say Todd got lucky with OLG, but we're just gonna leave it alone, cause girl, from what Kandi said, girl, you just over there buying money, you over there buying buildings, and them buildings just sitting there, and y'all wasting money, but. We're gonna leave that alone. Remember when Kandi told Todd, you're not gonna sit here and act like you're more successful than me. She didn't mean to say that. But Todd had her fucked up because Todd was fucking with her money. And Kandi, you know, one thing we will say, Kandi and Todd usually don't cut up on camera. I think they have some type of agreement like, look, this is shit we gonna show on camera, this is shit we're not gonna show on camera. I think Kandi was pissed off about them buildings sitting right there, and Kandi knew. What else? But yeah, Todd, just you need to literally, like, I don't know what Todd gonna do, because at the end of the day, Kandi is literally just like a man. You know how like you have these men out here who get married, who have a wife, you know, have a wife, kids, but they are still a mama's boy. Kandi is the same way with her mama. She not gonna stand up to her mama. She not gonna tell her mama she wrong. She not gonna shut her mama down. Let me tell you something, baby. We all grown. I'm not saying go out there and disrespect your mama, but I think that once you get to a certain age, it's okay to get your mama together or your daddy together. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not saying go in there calling your mama all types of bitches and hoes and your daddy's sons of a bitches and shit, but I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying that, girl, it's okay to get your mama and daddy together if you need to. And if Kandi, I'm sure that Kandi knows how to get her mother together respectfully, right? I don't know why she just doesn't do it. I don't know. Anyways, Mama Joyce, you need to stop. You need to stop, because at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, like Kandi said, Todd has proven himself to be financially worthy, I guess that's what she said. Kandi, out of everybody on the show, we haven't heard stories of Kandi ever being broke or being reckless with her money or not being smart with her money. I'm sure that she's had some business deals go through, you know, or she didn't make any money. But for the most part, we haven't really heard stories about Kandi. So I think that Kandi has proven herself to be given the benefit of the doubt that she's not a dumb bitch when it comes to her coin. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kandi had already told us, bitch, that her and Ty wasn't getting married unless he signed that prenup. It's just gonna be a big ass party. Remember she said that? Kandi, she might be crazy over her goddamn husband. She ain't no motherfucking fool. Don't ever get it twisted. Don't ever get it twisted. Okay? We already know what Kandi loved more than her husband. I shouldn't even say that because that was wrong. Portia. Portia, you so full of shit. And them bitches in Atlanta full of Dennis dick. Okay? Nene goes over to Portia's house. Nene says that Kenya picks at her for no reason. Let's have a serious conversation, y'all. I really want y'all to be honest with yourselves and be honest with me. Kenya does not like Nene. Nene does not like Kenya. Kenya has come out and said, I don't like her. I don't like Nene. It's a wrap for us. We will never even be cool. Like, even before the season even started, she was telling, I think when the season started, she came and said that Nene tried to spit on her. Remember she said it on Watch What Happens Live, and I think Andy almost had a heart attack because she was basically telling what was going on the show. Kenya has said that. For some reason, Nene won't say. I think now she does. I think now, like this current time. But prior to probably a few months ago, Nene would never say she didn't like Kenya. And I don't know why she wouldn't say it. Girl, just say you don't like the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, I think that we all have to be honest and say, when you try and act like you're about to spit on someone, because y'all say she didn't try to spit. When she made the motion that she was gonna spit on her, when you're throwing popcorn at someone, I want y'all to think about it. If Kenya had did that to Portia, y'all would have a fucking cow, okay? Imagine someone who you don't like throwing something at you and ought to spit on you, bitch. Y'all swear up and down. Nene ain't tried to spit on that girl. Even if she didn't try to spit on her, you know that this girl does not like you. And you're making the motion that you want to spit on her. You're throwing things at her. How is that okay? How is that okay? Because I can almost bet you my last dollar that if Kenya did that to Portia and Portia dragged Kenya, y'all will be cheering. That's what she get. You ain't got no business trying to act like you about to spit on nobody throwing stuff at them. Nene, the reason why Kenya said what she said to TMZ is because you tried to spit on her. Period. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Motion, spit. You had just thrown popcorn at her and you tried to spit on her. Why would she not say that you're a bully? Why would she not say the bitch ain't got no friends? Because she got the text messages from her, Portia, Kandi, and Cynthia, basically saying, we not fucking with this bitch season 12. Nene says that she thinks Kenya is a good thing to do. Portia says, I'm trying to tell you this. Portia says she was telling Kenya that I was trying to tell this woman that basically you ain't got no hate for her. And she don't want to hear it because she want to keep the drama going. You cannot tell me that a bitch ain't got no hate for me when she try to spit on me and throw shit at me. It's one thing for you not to like me, because you can like people. You can just like people and be like, yeah, I don't think I really fool with her like that. It's something about her I just don't like. Right? Because we've all did that before. Yeah, I don't really too much like them. It's something about them I just can't get with. But you keep it pushing. But the minute when you start acting like you're about to spit on somebody or throwing stuff at people, it has now crossed the line of, bitch, you need your ass whooped. So it's hard for me to believe that Portia wants to defend Nene. Portia, you could not wait to run your Dr. Curves ass back over to Nene's side. Because truth be told, let's just be honest. Kenya ain't did shit to Kenya. Kenya ain't did shit to Portia this whole season for Portia to feel like, then she started, you just been wanting a reason to dislike Kenya. Just say, at the end of the day, I don't trust that bitch. Me and that hoe ain't never got along. We just gonna be cordial, cause bitch, pretty much we work together. I know they can't say that because, you know, they gotta act like, you know, but we have to play along and get along. But at the end of the day, like, truth of the, Kenya ain't did shit to you, Portia. Kenya ain't did shit to Portia. Tell me something that Kenya has done to Portia that should make her feel that, girl, you can't trust Portia. You bringing stuff up with Tanya and Marlo that don't have shit to do with you in your relationship with Kenya. Now it's, oh, well, she tried to make me look like I was a bad friend. Girl, you did that all on your own. Because I remember, didn't you have some problems with Shamil because you didn't want to buy a plane ticket to go over to South Africa to her wedding or some shit like that? Why do you take a moment that was between Shamil and Kenya and make it about Kenya making you look bad? And when I think about it, I think that when Kenya was saying it, I think that Kenya probably knew this bitch probably gonna get pissed off because I'm saying that her best friend called me or texted me or whatever. I think she said called me. So let me just go ahead and let it be known to the people that Portia was at work. You see what I'm saying? So I think that while Kenya was probably talking, she probably did think, oh shit, Portia gonna be pissed off, so let me try to clean it up and say, oh yeah, girl, I think Portia was at work. But of course, Portia back in Nene good graces, she up under Nene, underneath Nene titty, and now she don't want to unlatch. Okay, Portia, whatever. Kayla goes to speak to Candy. She wants to come back to ATL. Candy says she's fine with her moving back in, but usually this is a time where most 20-year-olds want to get their own spot, which is true. But we know that if it's up to Todd, you know, Kayla gonna be living, girl, what's a bad part of Atlanta? Girl. I thought it was cute when Mike told Cynthia and Eva to go ahead when they made it to the baby shower. Eva titties are leaking, baby. Todd said no more kids, this is it, because he really didn't want that one low key. Girl, I'm just telling you. Todd says he tried to call Mama Joyce. He says it wasn't personal. Yes, it was. It was very much so personal. Girl, you were sick and tired of Mama Joyce shit, as you should be, as I would too. I think Todd wants to look like the good guy. So instead of him just saying, look, I'm sick and tired of your mama bullshit, like, he won't say that. He won't say that. Kenya has on the, and I'm not gonna lie, baby, Marlo was bad as fuck. This dress code was confusing as hell to me. Cause I would think, like, I would not know what to, like, okay, A Star Is Born, girl, what are we, girl, you had the girls that were jumpsuits on, you had the girls there with, girl, ball gowns on and tennis shoes. Candy had on, sequin gown, with Gucci's, and Marlo came in her dressed like the dress. Like, I would think more like Marlo. But then I would think also, girl, this is a baby shower. Like, girl, why, like, so I could see that dress code was confusing as fuck to me. I could see how the girls was walking around her, girl. You had Kenya. I ain't never seen Kenya dressed down like that before. She was cute, but I ain't never seen Kenya with no jumpsuit on, period. So you got Kenya walking out with a jumpsuit. You got Portia walking out with fur on. in tennis shoes. Marlo with 5-inch heels on and the see-through. You can see her panties and her bra. Girl, it just was a lot. Anyways, Eva said you gotta respect mama regardless. See, that's where you got me fucked up at. Because at the end of the day, I think that we have to all get to a point that, bitch, we all grown. Mama or not. I'm a grown-ass man and quiet as it's kept, bitch, you ain't my mama, okay? That's you her mama. I don't know why people think that just because you a mama or a daddy, that you can go around talking to people crazy and expect not nobody to check your mama or your daddy. Again, your mama ain't my mama. I got my own mama, okay? And if your mama say something to me out of bounds, I'm gonna say something to her out of bounds. It's that fucking simple. You don't get to go around here and disrespect people and talk shit about people and think that just because you a mama, that can't nobody disrespect you back. Baby, Candy got the right one. Because, baby, I would have lit Mama Joyce up ass a long time ago. A long time ago. That might be the punk in me. I don't know. But at the end of the day, Mama Joyce would have got told a long time ago. All this going back and forth, and every time I look up, you got my name in your mouth saying something negative. I'm trying to be respectful to you because you are my wife's mother. But at some point, baby, we got to have a conversation. If anything happens between Todd and Candy's relationship, it's going to be the doing of Mama Joyce, okay? The doings of Mama Joyce. It ain't going to be about no kids. It ain't going to be about no Candy work too much. It's going to be Mama Joyce. Mama Joyce is back onto her bullshit. Anyways, Tanya says, I don't care what anyone says, you're a true friend. Girl, they played Pregnancy Limbo. The guys do. It was really, really cute. Of course, they have to have, of course, Bravo said, okay, y'all bitches, we need y'all to get together in a group. We need all, girl, you know, they all, anytime the girls are there, they have to have a group scene together. Excuse me. I gotta hurry up, y'all, because I need to go do laundry. They all get together. Marlo says, read this. So Kenya grabs it. She said, I know this is fake, right? Kenya read, she said, you know it ain't fake. She said, you know exactly what I said. You saw the video. What the fuck y'all thought Kenya was gonna say? I love the fact that Kenya's cousin was standing right behind her just in case some shit popped off. We know y'all hoes like to fight. Cynthia says, girl, Nene says peoples. Kenya makes fun of the fact that Nene says peoples. Cynthia says that she didn't see Nene trying to spit on her. Okay. Kenya walks over to Shamia. I don't know exactly why Kenya was walking over to Shamia. The only thing I could assume was she wanted to have, must have gotten back to Kenya that Shamia had an issue with what she said. So that's the only reason why I can think of that Kenya walked over to Shamia. Nene says, don't touch me. Okay. Nene, I asked my friend who's a Nene stan, Jay, remember the guy who I had took home one night and we did a video? It was dark. He loves Nene. I said, girl, did Kenya touch Nene? He said, no, girl, she didn't. I said, so Kenya did not touch Nene? He said, I did not see Kenya touch Nene. I said, one thing I can say is that I don't think I've ever seen Kenya put her hands on someone, especially in the middle of an argument. You know what I'm saying? I may be wrong. Oh, I just told a lie. She did. I just told a lie. I ain't gonna say she put her hands on her, but when she did that shit to Kim Fields, yeah, she did. I just told a lie. That's hands to me. That's hands to me. She did. You're right. I just told a lie. I just told a lie. So never mind. I'm sorry, y'all. I made a mistake. I know some of y'all, baby, some of y'all was about to go in that comment section. Okay. But Kenya walks over to Nene. Candy has to send security over there. Portia starts going off. Now, y'all, Portia says, Kenya was trying to provoke Nene, trying to provoke you so you can punch her in her face. Girl, Portia is back. Knee, girl, she's back on Nene's team, honey. She's back on Nene's team. This is what I think is funny. Does Kenya provoke people? Yes, she does. But do they provoke Kenya too? Yes, they do. Marlo sat there and started that whole argument. Y'all start the shit with Kenya, and then when Kenya gets to going, and get to going, and get to going, and get to going, then it's, oh, she's trying to provoke you to hit her. No, bitch, actually y'all was provoking Kenya. Y'all know how Kenya is, right? Y'all know all it takes is this for Kenya to start getting in y'all ass. And then when Kenya get in y'all ass, then it's a problem. When you shouldn't even say nothing to the bitch in the first place. Marlo, you shouldn't even brought that up at that goddamn baby shower. But you did. But for some reason, I saw people online talking about Kenya's so messy. She should have walked away. How about Marlo shouldn't have brought it up in the first place? How about that? How about you just say, Marlo shouldn't have brought that shit up at the baby shower, end the conversation. Whatever. What 55-year-old woman tries to fight? That's what Cynthia says. Todd apologizes to Mama Joy, says, and to Candy, says that he wasn't a good husband. So either you were beefing with Mama Joyce, and you know you was beefing with Mama Joyce, or either you thought about it and you said, ooh, shit, I better get this right before I lose this money machine. It's one of the two. Which one is it, Todd? Blaze is the baby name. Okay, that's the end of the episode. Candy says she needs to work on her work-life balance. I will agree. Candy definitely needs to work on her work-life balance. However, I don't think it needs to be a drastic change. No one would say anything if it was vice versa and Todd was the head of household and making all the money and Candy was at home with all the kids. Nobody would say shit. The only reason why y'all saying anything is because Candy is the head of household and she is the one who brings home the bacon and cooks it. And that's why I have a problem with it. Shout out to Kenya Summer Moore for being the heart and the beat of season 12. Shout out to Kenya Moore for holding down season 12. Because if it wasn't for Kenya, if it wasn't for her trifling ass husband, bitch, this season would have been a flop, 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 flop. Okay? Ooh, child, if it wasn't for Kenya and that motherfucking Mark Daly, baby, this season would have gave y'all nothing. Y'all tell me to tell the truth, tell the truth, tell the truth, and shame the devil. Y'all say Nene carried the season. I need to know what Nene did to carry season 12, okay? Because quiet as kept, Nene and Eva both didn't bring shit to season 12. One thing I want to say, Eva, I like Eva. And I want Eva to come back next season. I think Eva, I've always said this, that we cannot have a show full of Kenyas and Nenes. It just would not work. Everybody needs to bring something different to the table. And I think that Eva does represent a part of America, women who, you know, don't necessarily turn up every chance they get. Everybody ain't gonna be like Nene and Kenya and be fussing and fighting. You know what I'm saying? You have people out there like Eva. I think Eva does a good job with being on the show. However, Kenya, Nene, Eva, whatever your name, Eva. Baby, I need you to not get pregnant. I feel like when you're pregnant, you really can't do a whole bunch because you're pregnant. You know what I'm saying? You can't drink. You really can't be sitting there arguing with nobody, getting your blood pressure up. You know what I'm saying? Eva, if you're gonna be pregnant, don't come back. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. If you're gonna be pregnant, don't come back to the show. Do not come back to the show. Because at that point, it's like, what good are you? I gave you a pass this season because I feel like when Eva's not pregnant, we've seen what Eva can do, right? But I feel like when Eva's pregnant, of course, the first thing on your mind is your baby, which it should be. So Eva, if you're gonna get pregnant, baby, don't come back. Bravo put Nene has moved on from trying to spit on her foes. Even Bravo said Nene tried to spit on Kenya. All right, y'all, that's it for season 12. I do think that next season, I guess we can talk about that in the reunion, but I'm gonna say it right now. I think next season, I would like to see Nene back. The reason why I say that is because I feel like if Nene came back, Phaedra, they need to bring Phaedra back. They need to bring Apollo back. They need to bring Apollo girlfriend back. They do. As much as Phaedra is a crook and she's a fucking liar, from an entertainment standpoint, I think it would be good TV to see how this goes down with her and Kandi. You know, Kenya gonna be on the show, Apollo's girlfriend, Phaedra, Portia, Cynthia. I think bring everybody back that you currently have. Bring back Phaedra, like I said, Phaedra, Apollo, that whole crew. And I think you should bring back Yovana. That's a lot of that damn near sound like Love and Hip Hop low key. You know I hate when I hate when it's too many people on the cast. I would say bring back a Yovana. I know a lot of people didn't like Yovana. I think Yovana earned her another go round. Yovana is with the shits. She ain't scared of Portia. She was getting Portia's ass together in that room in Toronto. Girl. I cannot believe Portia, baby. Portia been waiting to turn on Kenya Moore. It was too good I should have known it was too good to be true. She couldn't wait to find a reason not to like Kenya. Just say, bitch, look, I don't know, girl. I'm tired of talking about them hoes. We'll see y'all at the reunion. Bye. This video is 46 motherfucking minutes. Bitch, I talk too motherfucking much.